trapped in your car during a blizzard, snow piling up past your windows, temperature dropping below zero. You start the engine to stay warm. That decision just started a 60-minute countdown to death. Not from cold, from carbon monoxide poisoning that's already filling your vehicle while you sit there feeling comfortable and safe. By the time you notice symptoms, you're already too confused to save yourself. And that's exactly how 20 to 30 people die every winter, doing the thing that feels most logical when you're freezing. Snow doesn't kill people trapped in cars. Decisions kill them. Running the engine poisons you with CO. Not running the engine freezes you. Both choices lead to death because the problem isn't temperature. The problem is not understanding that your car becomes a gas-filled metal box the moment snow blocks your exhaust pipe. And snow blocks exhaust pipes silently, invisibly, faster than you think. After studying real survival cases, one pattern shows up every time. The people who prepared before never panicked during. I left a simple 72-hour blueprint in the pinned comment. It's there if you want to go deeper. Here's why your car fills with deadly gas in 60 minutes and what to do instead. The chemistry that kills you. Carbon monoxide is odorless, colorless, tasteless. Your engine produces it constantly during combustion. Normally, exhaust pipe vents it safely away from vehicle, but snow accumulates against car during storm, covers exhaust pipe, blocks exit route. CO has nowhere to go except back into your vehicle through tiny gaps, ventilation systems, floor seams you didn't know existed. 60 minutes is average time for lethal CO concentration to build in a sealed vehicle with engine running and blocked exhaust. Not theoretical, not worst-case scenario, average. Some people die faster depending on engine size, ventilation, how much snow coverage. Your comfortable, heated car becomes death trap while you're checking your phone waiting for rescue that won't arrive in time. Funny thing about carbon monoxide, it kills you while you feel fine, until you don't feel anything anymore. Why you don't notice until too late. First 15 minutes, nothing. You're warm, engine running smoothly, everything seems fine. Minute 20, slight headache starts. You blame stress, cold, being stuck. Minute 30, drowsiness begins. Long day, stressful situation, makes sense you're tired. You don't connect the dots because CO poisoning feels exactly like being tired and stressed. Minute 40, confusion sets in. Fingers won't grip the steering wheel anymore. Numb blocks of meat attached to confused brain. You try to remember what you were doing, but thoughts come slow, thick, disconnected. Can't remember why door handle might be important. Can't coordinate hands to open it even if you wanted to. Minute 50, vision narrows. Tunnel effect, world getting smaller, darker. Minute 60, unconscious. Death follows within minutes to hours depending on concentration. Your brain needs oxygen to recognize danger. CO prevents oxygen delivery to brain. By the time your brain could warn you there's problem, your brain stopped functioning well enough to warn you of anything. Elegant trap, deadly efficiency, zero escape, until you stop breathing.
The other choice that kills you. Turn off engine to avoid CO poisoning. Congratulations! Now you're playing Russian roulette with hypothermia instead. Car interior loses heat rapidly. Metal and glass conduct cold efficiently. Windows covered in snow create insulation paradox. Trapped cold air inside, heat escaping through every surface. Temperature inside drops below freezing within 2 hours. Hypothermia timeline starts. Hour 2, violent shivering. Hour 4, shivering so violent your jaw aches from chattering teeth. Can't feel toes anymore. Just dull cold spreading up from feet like body shutting down floor by floor. Hour 6, core temperature dropping toward dangerous levels. Hour 8 to 12, death from hypothermia if you're not rescued or don't take action. You avoided CO poisoning, now you're freezing to death instead. Different method, same result. Turns out your car excels at exactly one thing during winter storms, providing multiple ways to die while sitting still. Real cases nobody learns from. Minnesota, 2019. Father and 2 teenagers, engine running, exhaust buried, found dead together, CO poisoning. They were comfortable until they weren't conscious. Rescue came 6 hours later, 6 hours too late. Michigan, 2021. Elderly couple, engine off, conserving fuel. Found frozen 6 hours after storm cleared. 100 yards from main road. Might as well have been 100 miles. Dead is dead regardless of proximity to salvation. New York, 2018. Man in car 24 hours, intermittently running engine. Found unconscious, CO poisoning. Exhaust cleared itself briefly, filled again with fresh snow. He survived because someone found him during brief window when he was still breathing. Most people don't get that window. What actually keeps you alive? Decision framework first. Stay with car if road is traveled, visibility exists, rescue likely within 12 hours, you have supplies. Leave car if road is isolated, storm expected to last days, you can see shelter within reasonable distance, hypothermia already setting in. If staying, never run engine with any snow near the exhaust pipe. Check every 15 minutes. Snow accumulates faster than you think. If you must run engine, do it 5 minutes every hour with exhaust verified clear. Crack a window opposite side from wind for ventilation. CO detector in car mandatory, not optional. Costs $15, saves your life. Layer everything. Blankets, extra clothes, emergency supplies. Insulate floor with floor mats, cargo materials, anything creating a barrier between you and frozen metal. Multiple people share body heat. 2 people survive longer than 1. Huddle center of vehicle away from windows and doors where cold penetrates fastest. Signal for rescue. Bright cloth on antenna. Emergency flares if you have them. Hazard lights drain battery but increase visibility. Run them intermittently, not constantly. Phone for help immediately before battery dies. Text location to anyone who might help. Battery dies fast in cold. Use it while you have it. The preparation nobody wants to hear. All of this requires having supplies before you're trapped. Emergency blanket, CO detector, extra layers, water, high-calorie food, flashlight, whistle. Everything fits in a backpack under your seat, costs under $50 total. $50 versus dying comfortably. Most people choose dying, has better immediate ROI. Most people drive through winter assuming nothing will happen. They're correct 99% of the time. Wrong once, and once is enough, because you don't get practice runs at dying from CO poisoning or hypothermia. You get one mistake, and that mistake is permanent.
So here's reality. 60 minutes in trapped car with running engine and blocked exhaust equals death from carbon monoxide. 12 hours without heat equals death from hypothermia. Both choices are wrong, unless you prepared for the situation before it happened. When snow buries your car and temperature drops, and you're deciding whether to run engine or freeze, you'll remember this. You'll remember I told you exactly what to buy for $50. You'll remember you didn't buy it because being prepared felt paranoid and unnecessary. You'll remember around minute 40 when confusion sets in and you can't figure out why you're so sleepy. Around hour 6 when shivering becomes violent and painful. Around the moment your body stops fighting and cold or CO or both finally win.